Tonight, our analysis of the Muskingum women's basketball team's latest game.
A campus fraternity offers hot dogs over the phone.
And our movie experts give out their thoughts on Deadpool.
Hi there, and thanks for joining us. I'm Andrew Dunlap.
And I'm Chad Holmes. In today's news, after more than 2 decades of sharing her passion for French culture with generations of Muskies, one professor is announcing her retirement. Jean Morris, Associate Professor of French, first came to Muskingum in 1994. She has served as professor and advisor of the French Club. Last week, she celebrated her final Mardi Gras with the French Club. For Morris, retirement is going to be bittersweet.
When I'm around students and I'm thinking, oh, well, this is not going to be part of my life anymore. I might pick up some teaching at some point, but it won't be the same as being at Muskingum and getting to know people so well because you work with them, year after year. So I'm kind of sad about that, but I will have more time to spend with my family who live out of state and all that. So that's kind of the positive thing. I try to think about that when I feel bad about retiring from Muskingum.
The Muskingum University Education Department has moved into the second floor of the Roberta A. Smith Library. The department made the move because of the open spaces, new technologies, and the collaboration opportunities it provided. Before, classes were located in several different locations, in different buildings, but the new library has become a center gathering point for the education department. Students and faculty alike have expressed appreciation for the new facility and are hoping this investment and the availability of new resources will help recruit future education members.
Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia brought back the Dial-A-Dog sensation to Muskingum last night. The guys set up shop in Finney Hall lobby to take and put orders together. Customers could get hot dogs, chips, and drinks all for $1 each, or for a combo that included one of each item for $2.50. To place your order, you could call the Finney lobby phone or go to the lobby. It was then put together and delivered right to you by one of the members, either at your door or in the lobby.
When we come back, we get a look at the upcoming Vagina Monologue performances. Performer Audie Hutton will join us with a preview.
And still to come, everything sports. We'll have a preview of the upcoming men's lacrosse seasons and highlights from last night's women's basketball game.
This is Will Mullins, and I want to encourage you to watch Chapel on Orbit TV Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Thanks.
Find out what decisions are being made at Student Senate that could affect your campus organization by tuning into Orbit TV on Tuesdays at 11 in the evening, and again on Wednesday through Sunday at 10 in the morning and 6 and 11 in the evening.
Welcome back. Here with me is Audie Hutton of the Vagina Monologues. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
First off, what is the Vagina Monologues?
Well, the Vagina Monologues are a production written by Eve Essler. She's a hyper-feminist that's well known, that's like really well known in the sociology community, and it's about women's empowerment. To sum it up, yeah.
And what can people attending the event expect to see?
There's something for everyone here at the Vagina Monologues. They're expecting to see good-hearted words about women's empowerment and feminism and equality for all.
And if students would like to attend, how can they go about making that happen?
They can either bring any number of donations or a body hygiene product for a facility in Cambridge called Haven of Hope for endangered females.
That is excellent.
Yeah.
And will donations be accepted for any of this?
Oh yeah, any kind of donations. Whether it could be like 10 cents. It could be anything you have. We really just want the Muskingum University community to enjoy the production that we've had. It's been the first time it's been here at Muskingum in about 10 years, and we're really trying to bring it back. So hopefully that happens.
Alrighty, thank you very much for that.
Thank you very much.
And still to come, warm temperatures are in the future. Matt Trivilla will be here with the weather. Don't go away.
This is Will Mullins, and I want to encourage you to watch Chapel on Orbit TV Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Thanks.
Find out what decisions are being made at Student Senate that could affect your campus organization by tuning into Orbit TV on Tuesdays at 11 in the evening, and again on Wednesday through Sunday at 10 in the morning and 6 and 11 in the evening.
Ohio is at it again with its mood swings. After the crazy snowfall and cold weather streak, tonight will be mostly cloudy with a low of a crisp 28. Tomorrow will be warmer with a high of 52 and will fall to a low of 46. It'll be partly sunny throughout the day and shifting to a 20% chance of rain in the late hours.
This is Will Mullins, and I want to encourage you to watch Chapel on Orbit TV Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Thanks.
Find out what decisions are being made at Student Senate that could affect your campus organization by tuning into Orbit TV on Tuesdays at 11 in the evening, and again on Wednesday through Sunday at 10 in the morning and 6 and 11 in the evening. We have the music.
Welcome back to the Muskie Daily. Today we're joined by two women's lacrosse players for the Muskies, Sam Abrahamson, the goalie for the team, and Ashley Adams. Thanks, guys, for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having us.
So we're going to talk a little bit about what you guys have been doing to prepare for the season so far. So we'll start with you, Ashley. You're really the big goal scorer for this team. What really goes through your mind when you're out on the field? And what are you looking forward to doing the most this year to try to get that first win in program history?
To get the first win, I think it's all, the entire offense has to work together, obviously. So we need to make sure that our plays are set up right to where we're cutting at the right angles and getting our options open to actually shoot the ball. For me personally, I would like to get out of base guards, which is when the defense is all around you and completely taking you out of the play. So if I can beat that, I'd like to increase my shot percentage and get a couple more goals for the team. I think we're going to get our first win this year. I think it's going to happen.
I would hope so too. It's going to be an interesting year.
Definitely going to be an interesting one. I'm excited.
And Sam, as the goalkeeper for the team, what goes through your mindset throughout each and every game? And what do you do in net to really take away the opponent's shots during a game?
Being a goalkeeper is kind of completely its own game. It's more so of a mental game. You can't let a shot that goes in kind of get you psyched out. You kind of just have to wipe your mind clean after every goal and get ready for the next one and kind of just take it as it comes.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys have a lot of success this year. It's going to be a really fun year, I think. Looking forward to seeing you guys out there.
Absolutely.
And with that, we are going to take a short break here on the Muskie Daily. But when we come back, I'll be right back with you with your updates and other Muskie sports going around campus.
This is Will Mullins, and I want to encourage you to watch Chapel on Orbit TV Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Thanks.
Find out what decisions are being made at Student Senate that could affect your campus organization by tuning into Orbit TV on Tuesdays at 11 in the evening, and again on Wednesday through Sunday at 10 in the morning and 6 and 11 in the evening.
The Muskie Wrestlers wrapped up their regular season Tuesday night with a duel against Ohio Northern at home. The Muskies lost the match 37-12, but the Wrestlers left it all out on the mat. Toby Warrington and Antonio Zapata got the two match wins for the Muskies.
Warrington got a big 10-4 decision against Ryan Bolton at 133 pounds to give the Muskies an early 9-0 lead in the team score. The Muskies didn't get another win until Zapata with his upset in the heavyweight bout against Cody Bellamy. The Muskies now get a week off before they travel to the NCAA Regional Tournament hosted by Lycoming on February 27th. The Muskie men's basketball team fell in a tough one on the road to Wilmington, 80-79 Wednesday. The Muskies led 79-69 with a minute 26 remaining before the Quakers reeled off 10 unanswered points over that span. The Muskies went 0 for 4 from the free throw line and missed both of their shots from the floor to end the game. The loss puts the Muskies on the outside looking in the OAC tournament. For the Muskies to get in, they will need to beat a tough John Carroll team on the road on Saturday and will need Mount Union to defeat Wilmington in Alliance. The rec center was full of pink for the Muskie women's basketball game against Wilmington Wednesday night, but the Muskies fell to the Quakers 71-63. Olivia Bazanson and Alex Carson did their best to keep the Muskies in it, making shot after shot on their way to 21 and 18 points respectively. The Muskies took a 3-point lead into the final frame, but the Quakers exploded in the fourth quarter, outscoring the Muskies 27-16 on their way to the win. The Muskies have already been eliminated from tournament contention, so they finish out their season Saturday when they host John Carroll. Men's lacrosse kicks their season off February 29th, but the team is already hard at work preparing for the season. The men will have a new goalie between the pipes in 2016, with Philip Dappin taking over for the injured Taylor Masterson. Dappin played in 10 games with 6 starts last season, recording 108 saves as a freshman. It'll be a busy weekend for Muskie sports. The men's and women's basketball teams both wrap up their regular season on Saturday against John Carroll. The women host JCU at the Rec Center, while the men go on the road to face off with the 8th-ranked Blue Streaks. The indoor track and field teams also end their regular season on Saturday when they travel to Capitol for a dual meet with the Crusaders. On deck, the movie that smashed the Valentine's Day weekend box office, Deadpool.
We have the music. We have the cameras. We have the talent. Orbit Media, where the magic happens.
On the story. On the quad. On the scene. This is the Muskie Daily.
Deadpool, the Merc with a Mouth, released in theaters worldwide over Valentine's Day weekend, decimating box offices. Our movie experts, Aaron Eno and Matt Triol, give their take in the 1-minute review.
And DJ Ace.
And today we're talking about Deadpool.
Because we saw it over the weekend.
Let's go ahead and get started.
Absolutely. This is 1-minute review.
Deadpool. Deadpool
awesome.
Had a great story, and I really thought it was really interesting how they started off like on the highway, like we saw in the trailer. And in that trailer, we didn't know
flashbacks.
We didn't know it was gonna be like a flashback movie. It was a lot like Pulp Fiction in that regard.
They stole from Quentin Tarantino.
They didn't steal. I think it was a good nod.
They mimicked.
I think they were just influenced by him, but I thought it was kind of cool. And then the flashbacks met up with the current time on the truck. He's in trash. I thought it was kind of funny but cool.
He's also he's the Merc with the Mouth too, because he fourth wall breaks through the entire movie.
Like he did in the comic books, and we were expecting that, and it was great because he made jabs at Fox. I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And he had Hugh Jackman references all the time, and it was kind of funny.
And don't bring your kids.
Yes.
Because it is rated R for reasons.
For reasons, but also it talks about some pretty heavy themes and, you know, life and death, and is it good to kill or not? But...
And it's a love story, so take your girl.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
That's all for this episode of the Muskie Daily. Check back with us next week for more local news.
For all of us here at Orbit Television, thanks for watching.